And I would have sworn that the thing to move forward would have been changing jobs. Turns out
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't that. Turns out it
Mm-hmm.
was feeding the inner person. It was, pursuing other things. In my case, it was in writing books and actually publishing them, and then later launching this podcast. That helped me to then be satisfied with my work life because I had this
Yes.
other outlet. So change, I would say pay attention, but the change you think you want may not be the one you need.
Right. It doesn't have to be drastic. It just has to, you just have to deviate a little bit maybe in this time. There, I've had to do slight deviations and then bigger ones, like leaping out of a corporate salary and job and stability and coming into this like, okay, but I kind of had to be pushed out that way because I got to a point in corporate where I was eligible for early retirement. And it had come up before, but this time when it happened, I'm like, I am going. I have to do this because I can't
Yeah,
keep putting it off.
absolutely. And
But
that was a stable way for you to do that.
yeah,
So that was a good thing.
it was. And I love that you brought up the fact that you don't have to quit your job. You don't have to leave a marriage. You don't have to do all these things that seem drastic.
Mm,
Sometimes you need to. I mean,
yes.
absolutely. There are times that you should never take abuse or any type of mishandling of your life. But there are times where we just get bored or burned out or something. And what I did the same thing you did. I found other outlets within my company and within myself to help me make it through the unforgiving and kind of uneasy parts of my job that I didn't really like, but it was still part of my job. But having
Exactly.
those other things to do, we had a lot of programs available to me in my corporate company where, there's a women's networking group. There was a mindfulness and compassion group that I actually helped put together during the pandemic. And so I found other outlets that really suited my passion and the part of me that wants to give. I found places to do that. And that helped me get through my job until it came time that I was eligible again for early retirement, and I'm like, "I've got enough. I've done enough for my work and written enough for my book. I'm gonna leave now." And I exited
Absolutely.
on my own terms.
That's the key.
So,
That's the
yeah.
key. And doing it in a stable, mindful way, not just going, okay, I'm done, without a plan,
Right,
just using
right.
good judgment. That I never want our audience to think that, oh, well, let's just do this. They succeeded.
Yeah, it's just that simple.
Everyone's
No,
circumstances are different. Please count the cost, make sure, make wise
exactly, and
decisions.
it can be difficult to know what's the right thing to do. And that's when I would consult other people or consult a
Yes.
therapist, even if that was necessary, or
Hmm.
just a mentor. I talked to a
Yes.
whole lot of people that I looked up to in my company before I took that step.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think the only
exactly.
time you go, "Oh, I'm done, that's it," is when you win a billion-dollar lottery ticket or something like that.
Yeah, I hope
Yeah, I
so.
can do it now.